I have a problem. Last episode, I built this janky looking building and installed a storage network on the first floor. It would appear, however, that there's a bit of a problem with this system, and that problem revolves around frogports. These cute little guys. Now, to quickly explain the problem, I have got a series of vaults set up here. So I have 3 different vaults. They've all got the same name, which is vault, with a little star at the end in case I ever decide to add extra words. They'll still pick up the packages. But that means anything that comes up here goes around the chain and gets picked up by this frog here, which is exactly what we wanted, because he then unpackages them and puts them in the vaults. The packages are also designed to only accept packages if it can actually fit everything it wants to unpack into the storage below. So this vault is currently full, and that means currently this frog is picking up packages and just keeping hold of them. So all of this stuff here is just not going into storage. Once he's full, the packages then go past, and then this one picks them up and starts offloading them into this storage, and so on. But as you can see, we've got a bunch of packages that just aren't being unpackaged and put into the vaults. For some reason, this guy here's still got a bunch of packages as well, when I'm pretty sure there is actually space in that vault. So yeah, not really sure what's going on there. But either way, we need to put in some kind of system that will stop that from happening. So what we essentially need to do is have some kind of a timer that will periodically check this guy, throw out any packages that it can't actually deposit, and then put them back on the train so the next one in sequence can pick them up, and so on. But we haven't got a lot of space here to work with. I wonder, how are we going to fix this? Jeez. I think first thing we're going to do today is get that sorted, but I also want to get the upstairs here sorted out. I'm thinking maybe an enchantment setup in here somewhere could look quite nice and be fairly useful. And down here, I want to get a workshop installed, which means we're also going to need a decent source of power. But yes, first off, let's see if we can solve this frogport problem. And I've got a bit of an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. I just need to craft up a few things first, starting with some andesite alloy. Oh my days, looks like Stam's workshop down here has had a bit of an upgrade. It's got like a little train station. Oh, this is cool. As long as I can still use his mixer. Excellent. We'll have our own one soon, don't panic. Okay, so let's try something out here. We'll start with this one over this side, just so we can use this as a test case. So I'm thinking if we put a funnel on him there, barrel on the back, then a funnel on the front to pick up anything that comes out of that one. So if we now put a package in there, it should go... Oh, it's actually emptying the packages. That is not what I expected. The frogs always do that? No, he put it on there. That time it didn't. Weird. But either way, that's not what we want. So we're gonna have to try something else. Let's make a little bit of space back here. So let's try going out this way. And if we had a barrel there, and packages are coming out of there and going into this one. Then if we attach this frog just a little bit further along the chain, and then we'll just hide this frog at the back here. He should add things over to there. Excellent. So all we need now is some kind of a timer on this. And I reckon we can do that like this. If we put a redstone torch here, that should disable this. Yep, that's working. Then if we put a timer in here, yeah, there you go. Look, that's working. So if we repeat that same thing on this side here, we're going to need to empty this frog guy first. So let's just do that. We need to adjust where he's actually connecting over here so that there's space for the frog at the back here to actually connect here. Does that make sense? Basically, this one needs to be interacting with the chain further back than this one we're about to place, which is going to go right here. And if we do that, and that redstone line and a torch means we can control them both from the same timer. Look at that. So now things shouldn't back up in here, which means I should be able to put all of these in. And yet we can see them going around, going into the second one. The second one also can't take them, so now they're going over to the third one. The system works. Excellent. I'm sure we'll come up with a much better method of dealing with this when we build our full storage room, but for now, this will do the job nicely. That makes me very happy. Now, on to the next part of today's episode, which was going to be starting construction of our workshop and, of course, some way to power it. So I guess power would be the first task in that. But I've just been informed that people really want elytras and shulkers and things like that, and that means we're going to go do an end raid, which also means we need to take care of Gene, the big nasty dragon. But the problem is we're all fairly experienced Minecraft players, and the dragon isn't really a challenge. But we have Create, and that means we've decided to limit ourselves to using very specific items and armor. And the fight's in a couple of hours, which means I've got a little bit of preparation to do. Starting with making lots and lots of cardboard. But to make cardboard, we need lots of saplings or bamboo or sugarcane, and we just don't really have access to that. And we're also pretty low on wood after this build, so my thinking is we're just going to grow lots and lots of trees. I think I've got lots of bones. Yes, look at that. We can bone meal them all as well. And I'm just going to spend a bit of time doing some tree chopping, getting lots of saplings, and then, yes, turning it into pulp, making cardboard. Not going to be a short process. Well, this method's proving to be a bit slow. We're getting a lot of wood, but I'm still not really getting that many saplings, so we're going to try something else. So let's just clear out our inventory. Let's see if we've got a boat handy. We do. A clipboard might come in handy as well, actually. Just because we can do this to add Bert to our address clipboard. For now, we'll chuck that down here, but we can update that in future as we get more places to send things to. That could be handy. Anyway, distractions aside, we've got our boat. Let's go get our horse. I'm fairly sure isn't that one. No, that's Stam's one. Where's the other horse gone? I'll ask Stam. Hey, you. You know you had 2 horses?
Yes.
Where is the other one?
The other one, sir, that would be right here.
Aha. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to borrow him again if that's all right.
It's your horse.
Oh, it's actually my horse.
Yeah?
Oh, well, that's sealed the horse's fate then, hasn't it? Oh, he's actually gifted me the horse. What a hero. That means we have to name it, preferably while it's still alive. But anyway, we're going on a mission. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. All the bamboo. One of the most satisfying sounds in Minecraft, this is. Oh, no. Panic. Remove the seat. Come on. Okay, he's all right. Let's just carefully place him here. No! Yep. Dang it. No! That was not my fault. That wasn't my fault. That was not my fault.
What?
Oh.
What happened?
Nothing. Have you got any more horses?
Beardy, did you just kill your horse in the campfire?
Have you got any more horses? There was an incident. Look, this seat's too close to the fire. How was I supposed to know that? That was not my fault.
Beardy.
You can have the saddle back. Right. I literally just said we needed to name that horse.
Yeah, well, guess you don't need a name anymore.
No, I do need a horse though, Stam. So,
yeah, you can take another one from the pile.
Thanks. Oh, that's embarrassing. Not unexpected, but embarrassing nonetheless. Well, we haven't got time to mourn. We'll do that later. For now, we just need a whole lot of pulp. If we chuck those in there and some water, then this is going to be my life for a little while. Okay, we now have many cardboard, and that means we can make ourselves some cardboard armor. Let's just try this on. Ah, beautiful. But it also means we can hide as a box. And I made way too much cardboard. Look how much we've got left over. Jeez. So we'll just stash that armor over there for now. Next up, we're going to harvest and replant this potato field, which I believe is Stam's, but I'm sure he won't mind. We're going to need a whole lot of potatoes. We'll just stash all those in storage for now. So next up, we need a potato cannon. So we need a precision mechanism, which we can make over at Stam's workshop. And we need a bunch of copper. That's pretty much it. Oh, we've actually got a precision mechanism in storage. That's handy. To make this, we need 3 pipes, 2 copper, a precision mechanism, and that. Okay, so 3 of those, 2 of those, and that. The rest of this, we can jump back in storage. Although now we do need to go hunt for a mechanical crafter because we don't have one. There was one set up behind our base at some point, so I assume Stam might have one somewhere. Should we go and have a little look? See if he's got one hiding in here anywhere. Well, it doesn't appear so, sadly. But rumour has it Foxy might have one. Let's go and have a look. Am I here for the same reason you are?
Most likely, yes.
Good morning.
Hello?
How do? Come downstairs.
Look at this.
Wow.
I'm just about to get froggy. I just need them little things that you need to do the stuff. I can't remember the name of them.
Oh yeah, the stuff and the things.
Looks like you've got everything you need.
No, I need the little stock things. What are they called? The circles, the small things.
Oh, the factory gauges.
Yeah.
All the small things, yeah.
Oh, you're going like, oh, he's got all these little things set up.
Yeah, I don't have enough pulp, but it's all ready.
Wow. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I've literally just returned from the jungle where I chopped down an entire bamboo forest to fill up my inventory to make pulp.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can I borrow a piece of bamboo?
Yes.
Oh.
It's up at my...
Not that I've got any bone meal because Stam stole my skeleton spawner.
Oh, you know what, Foxy? I've got a couple stacks of bones I can bring you later.
I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
You can't use bone meal on bamboo anyway.
I know that. I know, yeah.
I feel like these are two unrelated comments. Right, okay.
Yeah.
If you go use the mob farm that Stam made...
Did know it, honestly, guys. Pardon? Wait.
He's talking to those invisible people up in the sky again.
That's all right. Whatever keeps him happy.
I was going to say that there is a mob farm where you can get like lots of bones very quickly.
Yeah, because Stam stole my skeleton spawner to put it in there, but he didn't tell me where it is or how to use it.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah.
Very important. Go to the one on the left. The one on the right makes fire, and it hurts. So
Right. Yeah.
What does
the
that
one
even
on the
mean?
left
There was
that's
only one
just
there when I was
somewhere.
there. It's all changed since I went up there. So I've actually come over here for similar reasons to Throwlash, I think. Can I borrow this to make a potato launcher?
You can, as long as you make me one as well and give me a good supply of potatoes, ideally baked ones.
I literally only have the exact things I need to make one, I'm afraid. So
You're going to have to come back then, aren't you?
I can provide one of those things, which is the baked potatoes.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
I'll tell you what, if you can make a precision mechanism.
I can do that. Hang
yeah.
on, Mr. Beardstone.
And 3
I've got like
pipes.
3 bits of gold. I'm way ahead of you.
And if you
I know
also
I've got
make
one.
3 pipes and 2 bits of copper and an andesite alloy, then you can make your own potato cannon.
Do what now?
Turns out.
The precision
that
mechanism's
easy.
the hard bit. If you get the precision mechanism, the rest is easy.
Right, okay. Just give me a minute, because the thing is, Miss Beardstone, I'm very poor.
Right. Is
I
it because
don't
you
have
spent
a
it all
great
on this
deal.
wonderful basement?
Yes.
Throwlash, have you got better?
everything?
I have cobblestone. Is that buttony?
It's all right. I'll just make a button out of this piece of his floor.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah, fair, yep.
Hey!
There you go, and then
off
we
my
can
floor.
put that there, and then we can. There you go.
Oh, look how fast that is! Goodness,
Yeah, I'm running at a reasonable speed in here.
reasonable. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
I've
Fwump.
been swamped.
I fwumped him, Foxy.
Get him, Mr. B. Don't. Ow! Oh,
Yay.
thank you. Oh, that's lovely.
Everyone gets a
Yeah.
fwump.
Like that.
Yay!
Can you do it again, but not at me?
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Amazing! I got a potato cannon.
Nice. And there you
Nice.
go. There's. Oh, okay. Well, you
Fwump.
clearly didn't need those. Right. So what are we up here for? Bamboo. Bamboo is up here.
Oh, bamboo, oh, bamboo, oh, bamboo. Oh, look at you. Wow, yours is really fancy.
There you go. In there, you got some bamboo.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, thank you. Why are you using clipboards?
Oh, I actually just put it there, but it's only got one address on it. But you can use it for selecting addresses that this guy delivers to when there's more.
Oh.
But for now, it's mainly just because I thought it looked cool. I believe Chosen also needed a bit of cardboard, so he can make himself some cardboard armor.
Take
me
the
that.
dirty, I'm taking out the trash.
Wow.
If you go swimming, he should wind up on your back too.
You don't want to hang out with Frank, Foxy?
No, I'm good. I'm really busy, actually. I know we've got things going on soon, but I need to kind of...
He's just faded off into the distance. I didn't catch the end of that, but that's fine. Thwump!
What the heck?
I thwumped you!
No, no.
Yes! Thwump!
I'm working trying to get a precision mechanism made. Oh, I'm working on it.
So it was so loud over there by those cows. Jeez, it scared me. I bring
yeah.
I bring you cardboard because you said you didn't have.
Thank you.
You didn't have all the pulpy stuff.
No, I don't have it set up yet. No,
Yeah. So and mechanical crafter. Foxy's got one in his basement. We've all just been using that to make potato cannons. So.
Oh, nice. But precision mechanisms?
Yes, they can also be made. Foxy has a machine in his basement. Foxy has lots of machines in his basement. It turns out, Chosen.
Oh no, that must be a wild basement. I should go check that out then. Actually, yeah, that's what I was about to handcraft. But you know what?
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
just do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do it
yeah,
that
definitely
way.
do that. Yeah, but he's got like the tiny little mud house, and then you go underground, and it's just a massive factory.
Just a laboratory. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, I'll make the cardboard. We also need back tanks, right?
Back tanks would be useful. It's not a priority. I reckon, with 6 of us and potato cannons. I'm sure the dragons...
These don't need... I thought those needed back tanks.
They don't need them, but it improves the durability. It's like giving it unbreaking.
Okay. So we don't need them. Okay, that's good.
We don't necessarily need them, no. But if the potato cannons die, then all we're going to be doing is throwing potatoes at Gene, and that's not going to pan out. It's not going to pan out at all.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that'd go pretty poorly.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'll get my stuff then, and then I'm gonna go make a flute myself.
Right. So all we need now is lots and lots and lots of potatoes. Ideally cooked ones. How many have I got? I've got 109 cooked and 161 uncooked. That's actually quite a lot. Let's just go get all these cooked up, I think. Okay, that's quite a lot of potatoes, but there's still other things I need to do. Because, of course, if we are going to go see Gene, then we're also going to be exploring afterwards, which means I need to make myself a little box of stuff that we're going to take with us. Now, I am going to make a back tank just in case, and we'll make sure that gets charged up. And we're also going to take our backpack. So, cobble, we're going to need lots of that. We do actually need to charge our back tank. Can we do it there? Look at that, nice and charged. Let's chuck that in there. Now, something else I want to do is get myself some decent armor. I mean, the cardboard armor's absolutely fine for the fight, but yeah, shulkers, that's another story. So I need trousers, need a helmet, need boots, and ideally I want to get these enchanted as well, which means I guess we're going to go spend some time down at the mob farm. Well, there's a lot of people down by the mob spawner at the moment, so I only managed to enchant my potato cannon, but I do have potato recovery 2 on it, which is good. So that, alongside our copper back tank, loads of potatoes, and a full set of diamond gear, even though it's not enchanted, we should be fairly safe, I'd imagine. Hopefully. Alrighty, so the last thing we're going to need is a bunch of ender pearls, and a good way to get those is to trap endermen in boats. In a warped forest, of course, so we're going to need to go find one of those. So with that in mind, maybe I should actually put on my diamond armor for now. Now, let's get some ender pearls. Alrighty, I've got 17 ender pearls. That should hopefully be enough. Now we just need blaze powder, so we're going to use this spawner that we've already got back at our base. Ow! Oh, jeez, there's loads of them in here. Now we can make all the eyes of ender. Hopefully that's going to be enough for us. All prepped and ready for adventure, we hung around disguised as boxes for a short while, waiting for a storm to pass, and Stam to get back from doing whatever he was up to. Eventually, we were ready to set off, discovered what direction we needed to go in, and started our journey.
I really don't think we should be going there like that, Beard. It'd take us forever.
Oh man. Oh god. Do you feel the pressure of the cardboard wet pushing against your skin? Oh, I don't like this. Get out of here.
Absolutely horrific.
Oh god.
I would advise digging down right now.
It's always under a mountain.
Yeah. I would advise that you would go straight down.
Are you cheating, Foxy?
No, I slipped.
It looks familiar.
Oh, look, I found it. There it was. Oh, that was weird.
Oh god.
I advise just digging straight through this wall here. That seems like a wall you shouldn't. Oh, look, there's the end portal. That's weird.
Hey, we made it.
Wow, wasn't expecting that.
All right, we gotta get beds placed in here.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, let's get some beds down.
Chosen has his soul storage here.
This is the
think
portable
big
storage
X's
9000, dude.
Good.
I love it.
You just take it wherever you
That's
need.
great.
Oh, God.
You
It
literally
is-
you brought everything with you. If you fall in the void, this is not going to end well.
Oh, it's open.
Whoa.
The sound. The sound.
Everybody,
Man.
cardboard up.
They'll never see us coming. Never before have a bunch of cardboard boxes fought a dragon with potato guns. But today is the day, everyone.
Today
Island.
is the day.
All right, let's go.
You got me feeling like a firebolt high in the sky, looking like a thunderstorm. Here we go, go. You're easy to remember.
Eggs is gonna die.
So
Eggs is
hard to
looking
Nope.
forget. Baby, it's a coward way you strut. I could
Oh, we got one. One down.
worship every inch your feet have touched.
See, can we get it? Can we get it right in the corner there? Oh,
Yeah.
we got it. Look at that. Right in the corner. Let's get that one over there. Can we get it? Oh, I got that one too.
Shoot her.
Get her.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, potato cannons are actually quite effective. Unlike my aim. Oh,
There she got it.
One
did it.
round.
I would
Wait,
love
wait,
to have
wait.
joined in, guys, but I've been just dealing with this gaggle of Endermen.
All stand under here.
Did you win?
yeah, we did, yeah.
One.
No,
Somehow.
replace water.
Oh, well, at least I've got some ender pearls now, and
Oh,
three
I got
hearts,
one
well,
of
two
the
and a
Oh,
half hearts.
the egg went through the portal. Upon defeating Gene, we promptly changed back into our diamond gear and followed Stam around in the end a bit as he built bridges for us. We soon lost Stam and Foxy, however, but I stumbled across another city and finally got myself some wings. Moments later, however, I was jumped by an Enderman while looking at my map. It did not end well. 15 minutes later, after travelling almost 4,000 blocks across the bridges again to go retrieve my stuff, I once again got attacked as I was less than 500 blocks away and once again met my doom. I then logged out and went to make dinner, which definitely wasn't a rage quit, what are you talking about? Which left the others to fend for themselves out in the end. But, I mean, it's not like I was being any use anyway at this point. And now here we are, 2 hours later in the end portal room, with a decision to make. I can go back to the end and try again to run the 4,000 or so blocks to get my stuff, eating nothing but chorus fruit, and therefore going backwards a lot of the time. It's very annoying. Or I can try and exit this stronghold, get back to spawn, and pick up the elytra that Stam has dropped in my storage for me, because I think he felt bad that I had to travel all the way back again. And then I'll be able to go get my stuff via the air. Which, now I've said that out loud, definitely sounds like the better option. Now, how do I leave this place? I think this is where we came in, and it looks like somebody's built a stairwell. Excellent stuff. And I found 3 apples in a chest on my way, so that's good. Question is, how do I get out of this canyon? This is a bit of a problem. I don't have any blocks. I don't have any tools. I guess I'm just gonna have to punch stone until I can get out. Oh no, I can't even do that because it doesn't drop the block. Gravel it is then, I guess. Let's hope I don't get too much flint. So far, I have to say, it's not been the most successful trip. Right, we are free of the canyon. Now to find our way home, which I think was roughly this way. Although, to be honest, I could just check the map. Yeah, that's about right. Some melon, that's going to come in handy. Oh, and finally, just as we eat the last apple, we've made it back. Good stuff. So Stam's got his elytra in here, so I'm going to take that. And ideally, I'm really going to need some rockets as well. So we'll take some paper, and we've only got 2 gunpowder. Oh, that's not good. How do we make gunpowder? Washing? We can wash crushed raw zinc. Well, we've got loads of zinc, but it's not crushed. Question is, does anyone have any crushing wheels? Does Stam have any crushing wheels? Because he is the closest. No. No, I think the most likely candidate is probably Foxy based on what we saw earlier. Let's go see if he's got some set up or not. Well, that's just dangerous. Right, crushing wheels. Okay, so if we unpower that, put this in here, then that seems to be working. Ooh, we're getting some XP as well. Wonderful. And now we just need to wash all of the zinc, which, to be honest, the quickest way to do that is probably going to be over here in Stam's iron farm. Yep, that appears to be washing. So that gave me another 62 gunpowder. I now have exactly a stack. How many fireworks is that going to get me? Stack and a half. Not bad. We've got that much gunpowder left over. It's probably worth going and harvesting some more sugarcane, making some more paper, and getting even more fireworks. Should probably get some food while I'm up there as well. I'm starving. So now we've got exactly 3 stacks and a bit of paper left over. Right, we've got food, we've got rockets, and hopefully we'll come back with all our stuff. But I think that says it all, really. We've got this death here, which is the one where all my stuff is, and we've got that death there, which is me trying to get back to that one over there via all the bridges. Wings are so much easier. God, this is boring. Wonder if it's less boring with shaders. Oh, yes. Look at that. Can't see it as much, but it looks better. And although this is new to me, you probably actually saw all of this fancy stuff during the end fight. But it does look very cool. Oh, there's another city here. Has this one been looted? No. In that case, don't mind if I do. Didn't bring any weapons, but we just found a sword. This will take care of this guy, hopefully. That'll do for now. Ooh, nice. Finding some fancy stuff. Let's put that on. Let's run away. We found another elytra. Excellent. Though there is a proper treasure tower on that building as well. Oh, it's rude not to. Let's have a quick look. Well, we barely made it out alive, but alive we are. And in my panic, I've applied some Curse of Binding Trousers. Not the end of the world. I'll probably die soon anyway, judging by my track record. And look at that, there's a home portal right there. And now to safely get my stuff without looking at any more Endermen. Right, we've stashed everything away. Elytra's still got some health, but at least we know we haven't got to fly all the way back. Now, where was that warp gate? Aha, there it is. Can we make it? Just about. Excellent. Ah, finally, safe. Now, what was I supposed to be doing this episode? Weird. I was just sorting out my inventory, and by transferring all the items from my dead body onto my live body, it's actually removed the curse of binding. Weird. Well, I'm pleased we made it back. I'm just going to stick a barrel in the middle here of Stam's workshop. Say thanks for the loan. I got back safe and well, eventually. There we go. And we'll give him a couple of baked potatoes to sweeten the deal, which we also stole from Stam. Right, I think I'm finally ready to crack on and build something. And I want to do a workshop. I want to put lots of things in here, just essentially automated versions of what we've got down in our camper van, maybe a few additional things. But to do all of that, I'm going to need power. And this is usually the point in any Create run through where I slam down loads and loads of water wheels. But this time we're actually going to do things a little bit differently. And we're going to design a funky windmill instead, which means I'm going to need a whole lot of wool, more than that, which means I'm going to need some shears. I want a whole bunch of copper as well, so I need to cook this up. And we're going to need a windmill bearing. And I love how you can just select things from JEI and it comes up here with the ingredients. It's so handy. So that's the windmill bearing. Let's go turn all this copper into usable copper. And while that's cooking, we're going to go steal some wool from those sheep over there. And the ones over there. And I'm pretty sure there's some blue ones over this way as well. We're going to take all the wool. Well, that got us loads more. Hopefully enough. Because if we're going to do windmills, we're going to want a max size one, which means we need to attach 128 blocks of wool, or windmill sails, of course, which means this thing's going to be absolutely huge. And to be honest, that's only going to give us 8,000 SU, so we might even need more than one. So we're going to take all of this wool that's the wrong color and get that dyed. So we've definitely got enough for one big windmill. And then once we've got all this copper cooked up, we'll work out how we're going to do this. Oh, hello. We can get a fresh llama. And I think we're going to turn this guy into our clerk, because I don't really like having a blaze burner as the clerk. Now, if we put you there, Mr. Llama. There we go. That's much better. I need to stop getting distracted and get this copper cooked. Finally got my copper smelted, and I've made some blocks of copper as well as some table covers, some scaffolding, and grabbed a few other blocks I'm going to need as well. And it's actually the next morning in real life, and I've logged on and there's loads of new stuff. There's like this building over here, which I'm not going to look too closely at because obviously I don't want to do any spoilers, but there's also a platform over there, which I believe is Throwlash. And Chosen's also finished his house, done loads of landscaping and things like that, and he appears to have some kind of tree farm going on. So it is all kicking off. But anyway, windmill time. Almost windmill time. I need to wax these copper blocks. And instead of having to collect loads of wax from bees, what we can do is just come in here and go to this little deployer, and one block of wax in there will never get used up, and I can just continually wax blocks. This is awesome. And I'm not sure whether that's actually base Create or whether that's part of the Create Oxidized mod, which makes working with copper a little bit easier, but either way, very handy. Anyway, right, windmill. Windmill should be on top of a hill. That would make sense. Let's maybe just stick it here. And this isn't going to be your standard looking windmill. We're going to go for something a little bit different, mainly because we're probably going to end up needing quite a few. And I think this style that I'm about to do is probably going to fit in with the theming around here a little bit better. So we'll put the windmill bearing down there. And thinking about it, I do actually need some trapdoors as well. Incredibly expensive copper ones, of course. Can't believe it costs 3 ingots for one trapdoor, but we should probably wax these as well. And I'm just going to wrap these around the base so we can still access it to turn it on and off when we need to, but it'll also hide it. And then maybe some acacia fences here. Okay, fairly basic, but it works. So that'll do for the base. Now, for the actual windmill, we're going to build a vertical windmill here. Then maybe some scaffolding. That's not scaffolding, that's a table cover. This is scaffolding. Yeah, that looks better. All right, let's have a couple of bits sticking out like this. Then we're going to use wool here, I think. If we go for this sort of shape, my plan is to spiral up. If I do a stack of wool on each side, then that's going to give us the 128 bits of wool we need. But I do also want to mix in some texture. So in some places, we're just going to add in a few extra bits and make sure we pick up every single little bit of wool that we drop. Well, it's got dark and I'm scared, but I've got the first spiral in. And height-wise, I'd say that's pretty good. We're going to have another spiral that wraps round as well. But what I want to do is stick a whole bunch of scaffolding on top here to add a bit of colour. And we're going to use these tabletop covers at the top here as well. And I think I'm also going to add in a few more supports here and there. Tell you what, this could end up looking quite nice. And I think we are done. How's that looking? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And it's going to look awesome once it's spinning, but to do that, I need to glue it together. All right, well, that was a bit of an effort, scaffolding up with dirt and connecting things and so on, but I think we should have a working windmill. So let's give it a go and see what happens. Right, I haven't attached the bottom bit to the top bit. And let's try that again. I think it's working this time. Maybe? Oh, almost. We just need to attach the tables at the top. Not a bad effort that time, Birdie. All right, now everything should be attached. Third time's the charm. Oh, it's working. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. Although it's closer to Stam's base than it is to mine, but whatever, that's fine. I imagine we're probably going to need more than one, so I should probably make a schematic of this and get a schematic cannon, because that was an absolute pain to build. Oh, dang it. I've missed one. How have I missed one block? All right, now we've got everything. And we just got the advancement for a strong breeze, which means we have got 128 wool on there, because that's the achievement you get for having a max strength windmill. And that's going to produce us 8,000 stress units, which is going to get us started on power over here. But yeah, I do have a feeling we might need another one of them. But that's something we're going to have to save for the next episode. We never did get around to building that workshop today, so we'll definitely kick off the next episode with doing just that. But if you have made it all the way to the end here and you're not subscribed, why not? Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.